Welcome to my channel. I am here again with an exciting yet entertaining video for you all. You must have heard about the movie Travel Around the World in 80 Days. Do you want to have a similar experience but faster than that? We have brought you a collection of the 20 most beautiful places on Earth. It's gonna be exciting as a voyage for you all. If you stick to your screens, you will experience exposure to diverse places. Your choice of beauty may or may not be the same as mine, but I assure you that every single place will leave a surprising mark on your head. Let's dive into the video and explore the stunning beauty of the Earth. Let's travel through the 20 most beautiful places of the Earth in 20 minutes. Number 1. The Victoria Falls. Our first destination is Victoria Falls, an integral part of the Zambezi River that captures visitors' hearts and minds. It separates Zambia to the east and Zimbabwe to the west. It makes a border between the two. It is counted in the National Wonders of the World and World Heritage Sites. You will see that the Zambezi River falls over 108 meters into a strong whirlpool which forms the largest layer of a waterfall on the planet. It is named the Victoria Waterfalls. The sound of the water can be heard so far. The distance is recorded as 25 miles. Your ears will always be hearing those sounds. The weather at Victoria Falls is not ideal, and it's not ideal to visit the whole year. The best time to enjoy the falls is March to August. From October to November, the weather is intensely hot. Choose the convenient weather before visit. Number 2. Komodo Island. You will experience a live miracle that lies in Indonesia, the ancient habitat for the Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is the world's largest lizard. Komodo Island offers you to see crystal clear water and mesmerizing marine life. It is famous for the world's richest biodiversity. It offers trekking paths to trekking lovers like yourself, as well as captivating landscapes, hills, beaches, and rare species of wildlife. Diving deep to count species living under the deep water surface. It includes sharks, turtles, and 1,000 species of fish. Komodo is located in Komodo National Park, east of Indonesia. Komodo, Padar, and Rinca are the 3 main islands in the park. It is known for its tropical weather and inviting throughout the year. April to October is peak tourist season and is mostly dry. The months of heavy rains are November to March, and the island sees fewer tourists due to the bit of high humidity. Mark your calendars so you can avoid the high humidity period. Number 3. The Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef, Australia, is a mystery box for mystery lovers, a remarkable wonder of nature. It is also counted among the 7 wonders of the world. It is a wonder of the world for a reason. Do you want to know why? It has kept hundreds of islands, 3,000 shelves, and beaches that are fully sun-soaked in its womb. The Great Barrier of the Reef is greater than the Wall of China and cannot stand in front of it. The Great Barrier Reef can be seen from space. You, as a tourist of the Great Barrier Reef, can experience skydiving, aerial view of the reef, submarine tours, scuba diving, and many other similar adventurous activities. The weather of the Great Barrier Reef is highly humid in January, February, and March due to heavy rains and harsh winds. The weather is dry from May to October. The temperature of the reef ranges from 21 degrees Celsius to 31 degrees Celsius. Note down your ideal time. Number 4. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia is a stunning beauty spread over 11,000 square kilometers. It is famous as the world's largest salt flat, Lake Pupo, a bigger part of the ancient lake network. The process of evaporation in the lake gave the world a mesmerizing salt flat. Salt flat reminisces of a lake that dried up. The salt flat has a pattern of polygons. It is to ensure you that those polygonal patterns will awe you. The salt comes from the ground of the lake. The flowing rivers near salt flats are a rich source of salt and lithium, which is used in electronic gadgets. The salty surface of the lake gives a mirror effect after rain. You can see your face in the mirror effect. The reflection of the cloud and sky through the salt mirror creates a mesmerizing picture. As weather is the main concern for the visitors, so salt flat sees dry and wet weather. In the months from May to October, you will see sunny, bright days, clear skies, and low humidity. This time is ideal for visitors. The wet season is experienced from November to April. The wet season offers frequent rains and humidity is high due to frequent rains. Days are cloudy and the drops of rain create a thin layer of water over the surface, which gives a reflective look. It's the best time to make lifetime memories with your romantic partner. Number 5. Galápagos Islands. Let's talk about some islands. Here is an interesting one. Galápagos Island is situated in the Pacific Ocean. It gives a lifetime of memorable wildlife experiences that are all unique on Earth. The blue-footed baubles, the ancient Galápagos penguins, sea lions, and sharks. The surprising thing about wildlife in the Galápagos is that animals do not have fear of man. Besides wildlife, there are more interesting things like cacti, lava rocks, beaches, and ancient volcanoes. If you want to know about the weather of Galápagos Islands, the weather there is unique. Galápagos sees dry and wet season in the months of June to November, the season of dry weather, while from December to May, the weather is moist. According to the weather chart, the temperature lies between 24 degrees centigrade to 28 degrees centigrade. Number 6. Cinque Terre. How can we keep you away from Italian beauty? So our next destination is Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre is a masterpiece located in Italy. Cinque Terre is an Italian word which means 5 islands. Its location is on the Italian Riviera in Ligurian, Italy. It is best known for its heritage, culture, landscape, and ancient villages. All the villages have made a network of boats, trains, and trails. Are you wondering about traveling? A European train is used to commute from one village to another. To explore a coastline, the visitors usually use boats. The weather of Cinque Terre has been moderate throughout the years. It sees 4 seasons around the year, and the temperature is mild hot in summer while mild cold in winter. The temperature is between 10 degrees centigrade and 20 degrees centigrade. Number 7. Patagonia. Our next stop is Patagonia. Patagonia lies between Chile and Argentina. Its actual location is at the southern end of America. The beauty of Patagonia is multiplied by its presence of mountains, lakes, glaciers, and eye-catching landscapes. Let's share the fact that you would love the climate here, and it plays a huge role here. The climate in Patagonia has more impact than the Pacific Ocean. The east part of Patagonia is less suffered by the moisture of the Pacific Ocean, while the rest of the east region is under moisture due to the Pacific Ocean. The temperature of the western region varies from 10 degrees centigrade to 20 degrees centigrade, which is ideal weather for sightseeing. Number 8. Lisbon. If you are a history lover, then the next place is for you. The capital city of Portugal. Lisbon is known as the capital city of Portugal and is located on the Iberian Peninsula. It is famous for its rich history, culture, and architecture, and it is a blend of tradition and modernity. Lisbon is situated by the estuary river Tagus and it links with the Atlantic Ocean. It presents jaw-dropping sights of hills and landscapes. The climate of Lisbon is bearable. It sees mild dry summers and wet winters. In summers, the temperature rises from 25 degrees centigrade to 30 degrees centigrade, while in winters the temperature records from about 8 degrees centigrade to 15 degrees centigrade. In autumn, it experiences mild temperatures, and in spring, the saplings grow and flowers blossom, followed by pleasant weather. The friendly weather and environment help tourists and native people to live a pleasant life. The ideal thing for you here is the weather, and temperature scale do not get harsh on humans or wildlife. The most attractive points are São Jorge Castle, Belém Tower, Oceaneiro de Lisboa, and Antónimos Monastery. Number 9. Moari Milford Sound. If you are a rain lover, then the next place is truly made for you. Moari Milford Sound. Moari Milford Sound is situated in New Zealand. It has waterfalls, rainforests, and mountainous cliffs. The famous waterfalls are Lady Bowen Falls and Stirling Falls. It presents a worthwhile sight during rainfall. The water of Milford is a clear manifestation that nature has large spaces for diversity in its lap. It has diverse species of dolphins, whales, and seals. Milford Sound has an eye-catching beauty that attracts tourists and explorers to witness landscapes and glaciers. The weather of Milford Sound changes fast. It sees rains throughout the year, which is the reason for vegetation and greenery in the region. Number 10. Colosseum of Rome. You must have heard about Rome in many ways, things like heritage, architecture, history. Yes, everything is notable. Italy has an ancient structure which is counted as the most notable, the Colosseum of Rome. It is famous for its architecture, history, culture, and infrastructure. In 72 AD, it was made by Emperor Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty. The structure of Colosseum of Rome was not completed in his life, unfortunately. His heir, Titus, completed it in 80 AD. The Colosseum of Rome is also known as Flavian Amphitheater. Are you ready to know that the Colosseum has a large capacity for accommodating spectators? The building is so big that over 70,000 spectators can be accommodated easily at a time. To add to your suspense, it is recorded as a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to its architecture, which proves that the imperial history of Rome can still captivate visitors. Number 11. Stonehenge. Now it's time to discover an archaeological site, a mysterious place in the United Kingdom, a stunning archaeological site. It is believed that this mysterious place is 4,600 years old. It's incredible. It is a sign of the ancient Britons, a sense of art. Many theories circulate narrating the story of its history. In folklore, it's a creation of the wizard Merlin, while archaeologists believe it is the ruins of the Roman temple. Besides folklore and archaeological debates, science and religion have also contributed to the debate. Science takes signs of the astronomical events such as a solar eclipse, while religion links it with the sun and moon, linking it to the religious rituals related to changing seasons. We are not diving into the details, but above all the myths and stories related to Stonehenge, it is decided that it is a wonderful archaeological site. Which of the stories touch your heart the most? Share with us in the comment section below. Number 12. Banaue Rice Terraces. Let's talk about unique terraces. Yes, they're unique because rice grows here. Almost 2 millennia ago, in the pre-colonial era, 3 terraces were developed. It is a wavy pattern of mountain ranges posing multidimensional cultural attributes. It is situated in the mountain of Luzon. It is considered the 8th wonder of the world due to the terraces in Kiagan. Hangduan Rice Terraces and Mayo Rice Terraces, they're located on the belt of Ifugao province, and they're architected by the Ifugao ethnic minority who lived there for decades. Banaue Rice Terraces is significant due to its widespread landscape and greenery. It would remind you of the prominent lifestyle of the ancients of the Ifugao ethnicity, which used unique ways to preserve nature. It would help them cultivate rice without harming the landscape. Its history is millennia old, and UNESCO listed it as a cultural heritage in 1995. The method of environmental preservation is still followed by a new generation of Ifugao ethnicity, and nature admirers and professional visitors prefer to visit these terraces to see sustainable life methods. Currently, the inclination towards agriculture is lowered, and the place is used for tourism purposes. As a result, the soil started eroding, and scientists have seen different soil compositions that need attention. Number 13. Aurora Borealis. The famous Northern Lights, a charming sight for you. It has another name too, the Aurora Borealis. Are you interested in learning the scientific reason behind these lights? It has vast science behind the phenomena of the Northern Lights. It's the best thing nature could ever offer to you. The attractiveness and the mesmerizing presentation of the lights has a specific reason too. You must know that it is the result of a chemical reaction between the Earth's atmosphere and solar wind. The Aurora Borealis lights up when the solar wind, also known as charged particles from the sun, meets with the magnetosphere of the Earth. The emitted particles from the sun reach the Earth by traveling through space. The charged particles of the sun collide with gases like nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere of the planet. They result in creating a light called aurora. Furthermore, the magnetic field of the Earth manages to send those particles to solar regions. They find a wider atmosphere to interact with, and this results in displaying at high latitude pole regions nearby. It makes an auroral oval. It is because it makes a ring shape around the magnetic field. The size of the oval is not uniform. It contracts and expands due to the high and lower intensity of solar storms and solar activity. Those changing colors and attractive views will always be your favorite, if you are a lover of colors. Number 4. Deep sea vents. Let's dive deep into deep sea. The hydrothermal vents, an exceptional ecosystem on Earth that offers hospitality to its visitors. It will give you an experience of the eternal cold, dark, and constant pressures of the deep sea. The volcanoes spell hot water filled with metals, similar to black smoke expels out from a chimney. Despite the harsh atmosphere, there is an exceptional life trace. Crabs, giant clams, octopuses, and fishes are a few of the creatures crawling about the vents. Researchers have recently found the seafloor to discover a latent ecosystem in the presence of tiny life under the vents. Furthermore, a zoologist at the University of Vienna found microscopic larvae, snails, bacteria, and worms down there. It shows the complicated ecosystem of the hydrothermal vents. The volcanic eruptions have eliminated most of the worms, but the surprising part is that they make colonies again within a few years when the new hydrothermal vents are popped 100 kilometers away. The hydrothermal vents have been under study since 1977. Number 15. Puerto-Princesa Subterranean River National Park. Keep watching the video because now we're going to explore an impressive cave system of the world. Puerto-Princesa Subterranean River National Park. It is located in the Philippines on Palawan Island. It is on the list of the UNESCO World Heritage Site and is famous for its ecology and natural beauty. It has a big package of ancient old-grown trees and heavy forests, featuring worth-seeing limestone karst landscapes, distinct wildlife, and stainless natural beauty for you to explore. Its actual location is northwest of Puerto-Princesa and southwest of Manila. The midwestern coast of Palawan lies in the southwest region of the Philippines. It has a famous 5.10 miles long river that flows underground through a limestone cave system. The river can be navigated by boat, helping visitors to see a stunning rock and its formation. Puerto-Princesa Subterranean River National Park has a diverse ecosystem including coral reefs, rainforests, and mangroves. Number 16. Table Mountain. The name of the mountain is enough to puzzle you. Table Mountain is located in Cape Town, South Africa. It is famous for its significant geology, culture, and biodiversity. It is known as Table Mountain due to its flat top. It offers unparalleled adventures. The geological composition of the mountain consists of sandstone. How is the sandstone made? The sandstone is the result of years of erosion, and the rock layers are converted into sandstone caps. The rock is 600 million years old. Table Mountain hosts a variety of vegetation and is considered as a significant part of the Cape Forensic region. It includes a variety of unique plants. Those include a variety of flowers that can only be grown in a specific region, such as shrubs, ericas, and heathers. Furthermore, it has birds, mammals, and insects. Herbivorous mammals and rock hyraxes live on Table Mountain as well. Cape sugarbirds and Malachite sunbirds are the common birds there. Number 17. Machu Picchu. Now I'm saddled with giving you a visit to another archaeological site after Stonehenge. An ancient archaeological site in this world, Machu Picchu. It is situated in the Peru Andes Mountains, also known as the lost city of the Incas. The beauty of the ancient Inca citadel never fails to wow its visitors through its rich culture, history, and sophisticated architecture. It is a living sign of Inca civilization. It is listed in UNESCO World Heritage due to its ancient engineering and cultural heritage, which helps visitors to be linked with the glorious past of Peru. Know the history of it. It was built in 1450 AD by the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. Later in 1911, it was rediscovered by an American historian, Hiram Bingham. After rediscovery, it received internal recognition and he termed it the lost city of the Incas. Machu Picchu has deep links with astronomy and religion. The shape of the temple defines solar and lunar eclipses, proving deep-rooted Inca rituals. Number 18. Antarctica. Fasten your seatbelt, we're going to Antarctica. I know you've heard about Antarctica. It is a continent on Earth, but you will not know that it is known as the cold, windy, and dry continent. It contains 60% fresh water and possesses a different scientific value. It is separated into two regions. One is West Antarctica while the other is East Antarctica. The West Antarctica is filled with ice shelves like the Ross Ice Shelf and Flincher Ice Shelf. Meanwhile, the eastern part of the Antarctica consists of large plateaus. Antarctica experiences harsh weather, including winds descending from the ice plateau, and the katabatic winds. It sees a polar day and polar night. In simple words, you will see night for the whole 6 months and a whole day for another 6 months of the year. The temperature of Antarctica goes down to minus 60 degrees centigrade. Penguins, whales, and seals are some of the marine creatures that exist in Antarctica. Number 19. Osaka Castle. Feudalism, a familiar term. Yes, you are thinking right. Japan had it too. Osaka Castle is a representation of ancient feudalism. Osaka Castle, one of Japan's most significant historical castles, stands as a sign of culture and heritage, cultural rich manifestation. The beauty of Osaka is successful in attracting tourists every year to experience its historical sites, grounds, and architecture. If you want to know the history, so lend me your ears here. The initial construction of Osaka Castle started in 1583, while it was completed in 1597. After the Civil War, Toyotomi Hideyoshi built the castle. The purpose of the castle was to keep it as a monument for a strategic military base. The central tower of the castle is a 55-meter-long 5-story structure. Japan went on a campaign to modernize the country in the early 20th century. The then government wanted to erase feudal signs from the country, but Osaka Castle was preserved due to its cultural significance and historical heritage. It reminisces Toyotomi Hideyoshi unification and Civil War era. Number 20. The Grand Canyon. It is located in Arizona, USA. It is known globally as a majestic wonder of nature. Colorado River is a major element that has contributed to the beauty of the Grand Canyon over millions of years. Its geological history says that rocks were cut down and eroded due to environmental changes, and the Colorado River was formed after a long process of erosion. It still has a vast rock layer, including the Grand Canyon Supergroup and Bright Angels Shale. The scenes of sunset and sunrise pose a significant beauty of vibrant colors, spreading all over the canyon. The continuous climate change has increased its temperatures, changed its rain patterns, and highly impacted its ecosystem. The world is full of beauty and mesmerizing attractions, from human life to marine life, from wildlife to vegetation. Everything that is kept in a different universe in itself. All the above mentioned places prove that the world is heavenly, and it is not the end of the earth. Every single country offers tourist attractions for you, and the majority of the earth is still undiscovered and unexplored, which is yet to be explored by you.